Peace, everybody. Adam here. Today, we're going to look at this New York Times article titled Buying or Selling a Home. Welcome to the Year of Disappointment. I wanted to react to this video because it does have some valid points on some of the frustrations that we're seeing in today's market for both buyers and sellers. Make sure you stay into the end. I'm going to get some tips for buyers and sellers. If you are a buyer or seller in this market, starting to feel frustrated with the current conditions, stay to the end. I do have some tips that can possibly help you navigate this tough market that we're in. I want to go to the article with you, give my thoughts. Before we get started, if you could smash that like button for me, that'd be greatly appreciated. Help more people find my videos, this video. And if you haven't already, the purpose of my channel is to help people find answers to the real estate questions. If you're interested in real estate, looking to buy or sell in the Philadelphia market, or if you're just interested in real estate in general, please subscribe. All right, so let's look at this article, Buying or Selling a Home. Welcome to the Year of Disappointment. After a tumultuous few years, many hoped that the housing market would improve this spring. No such luck for buyers or sellers. I'll link the article, of course, in the description, but the article goes into how past 2 years prices have soared dramatically. Talked about bidding wars. If you know anybody that bought a house in the past 2 years, they probably had to beat out multiple offers. They might even have put an offer in sight unseen, may have waived inspections. Some homes were being bought straight for cash without any mortgages attached to them. When we first saw mortgage rates double and go into 6 and 7%, we did see some of that demand and that activity slow down last year as well. Unfortunately, that did freeze a lot of buyers out of the market. So we went from this really hot, real busy market, mortgage rates doubled, buyers were getting priced out of the market. And everybody kind of had the idea that eventually they would go back down as mortgage rates do. So everybody was really looking forward to this spring being the time where they would hop back into the market. But instead of a great spring where buyers and sellers are getting along and we have enough homes for all the buyers and the demand, what we're seeing is that we're really in an environment in the market that is really disappointing. Jonathan Miller is quoted as saying, "This is the year of disappointment. It's tough for both buyers and sellers. Sellers aren't going to get their peak prices in 2021, and the buyers aren't going to get savings based on the price." Everybody's kind of in the same boat, which I agree to. Buyers aren't no longer able to overpay because mortgage rates aren't as cheap as 2 and 3%. Sellers don't want to lower their prices. Why would they? If you're a buyer and you're looking to buy, odds are that you're not seeing a lot of homes that you really like. Week after week, we're seeing fewer homes hit the market. New listings were down 20% in March from the same time a year ago and almost down 27% compared to March 2019 before the pandemic. The houses that are available tend to be overpriced or in need of work. I'm seeing a lot of homes being listed as is with sellers refusing to make repairs, and those homes still go into contract in a matter of a few days, which is frustrating, especially for first-time buyers who may be a little nervous or not willing to put a lot of money in for repairs. Sellers aren't offering significantly discounts. This deals with the inventory still being low. Sellers still slightly have the upper hand. It's not a lot of homes available. Decent homes that go on the market are going to get a lot of attention. So you're not going to see a lot of price reductions or seller concessions just because, again, demand is outweighing supply right now. The article also talks about spring is usually the busiest time for the home market or the start of the busy season, but we're not seeing the usual momentum that we see year after year. A lot of this has to do with sellers who are locked in that we've talked about. Sellers might want to move out of their home and buy a new home, but because of the lack of inventory, they can't find a home that they want to move into. And that, of course, locks them in. That keeps their home off the market. And again, we have the same buyers competing for the limited amount of homes that are available. So the article talks about that still appetite to shop. Like I said, still demand there for buyers. Home showings are up 20% from the start of the year. Mortgage applications are actually up as well. But as you see here, the monthly payments, if you buy today, I like this graph because it shows March 19, 2022, March 2023. The same home, the median sales price has increased. We saw that big jump from 19 to 22, obviously, but with the interest rates being increased about, almost 2%, that same home that was $1,475 a month will be $1,808 a month just because of the 2% hike in the interest rates. The days on market are higher than they were last March. This was a historic number of days on market being so short. The article gives reasons on why there isn't a lot of homes to choose from. Good points. Developers had to stop building as the market cooled, as we had some economic uncertainty in our economy after already not building enough for years. And then I talked about it earlier, homeowners who have locked in a record low mortgage rates. They don't have any incentive to sell right now. According to the National Association of Realtors, we had 2.6 months of supply at the end of February. That might sound like a lot comparatively, since we were in that time where we were looking at half a month, 1 month, maybe 1.5 months. But a healthy housing market, and this is important, is between 4 to 5 months of supply. We want it to be about 4 to 5 months of supply. That'll keep it balanced between buyers and sellers. Anything decent is going at or above list price. That is very true. If you're a buyer and you're looking at a home that just was listed on the market, don't go in assuming that you can offer less than asking price. That home needs to sit for at least 25 to 30 days before the seller would consider any type of decline, because again, demand is so high. So what does this all mean? If you're a buyer or a seller in this market, as a buyer, you want to make sure that you are looking at as many homes as possible. You're staying up to date on the market. You have a real estate agent who can get offers in quickly for you. You should already be pre-approved. That way, when you do see something that you like, you're ready to make an offer. My home buyers, also just be patient. We are still in the early spring. Even though things don't look great right now, we will see more houses come on the market as spring turns into summer. To my home sellers, people think that you have it easy, but I understand that this is not the perfect time for you as well. When you buy a new home, you're probably going to have a higher interest rate on your mortgage, which might decline you from even wanting to move in the first place. So you might actually be moving up into a home that might be significantly more expensive than something that you're already paying for. So you don't really have an incentive to sell your house. It's important that you have a great real estate agent, a great mortgage lender. You want to make sure that you are doing your due diligence. Do not waive that inspection just because you want that house. If you're a first-time home buyer, let them have the house. If somebody's willing to waive the inspection and go in cash, let them have that house. That's just not the right home for you right now. Something will pop up for you. So patience is the key word for both buyers and sellers. We are in a tough spot right now. I'm experiencing it myself, especially with my home buyer clients. It's just a tough market right now. But ultimately, people still need to buy and sell homes. So if that's you this year, again, patience is going to be the right word. With that being said, I wish everybody the best of luck in this market. I know I'll be out there fighting for my clients, fighting for all my investors as well, making sure that we're not letting the market force us into irrational decisions or things that we might regret in the future. Again, buying and selling a home is a huge deal for many families. It might be the largest purchase you ever made, and it's also going to be significantly important to you and your family. If you are looking to buy or sell in the Philadelphia area, or if you have questions about buying or selling, please reach out. All my contact info is in the description below. We can have a free buyer consultation where I talk to you about what your options may be. If you got any value out of this video, please hit that like button for me. Also subscribe if you haven't already. I'm going to be doing more article reactions, keep you up to date on the news in the market, and I'll still be doing my monthly market updates for the Philadelphia region as well. If you have any questions, again, please reach out to me. All my information is below. I appreciate you taking the time out of your day to watch this video. Until the next time, peace.